the Cornerstone Arena, where we have the Andover Elks hosting the Andover Huskies as the Elks make their way onto the ice. They're being greeted by the little sisters of the Elks. All right, as we wait for the Andover Huskies to enter the ice, the Elks varsity team sits patiently waiting on the Elks goal line. As the Andover Huskies enter the ice, a spattering of applause. We'll be getting ready for the introductions. I heard you were in Fergus Falls. Welcome back.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Furniture Days Community Event Center. Varsity contest between the Andover Huskies and the Andover Elks. Starting red over
Living the dream, man. Sophomore night. Proves that all the Huskies are
And now, our little sisters for tonight's game, number 11, Hartford Ray. Number 8, Ellen Duncan.
For those of you that may not have watched the first game, the JV game against Andover, the Andover Elks upset the Andover Huskies 1-0. Like we're doing a little bit of repair on down in the Andover net, and the game is Hamburger is going to take the draw for, and Andover comes away, sends it down into the defensive zone of the Elks, into the corner. They throw it back around to the other corner, and working on the far side forward. Can't be able to cover it up. Hansberger takes the draw again. Let's get control. Try and throw it around the back of the net, but knocked away by an Andover player. Tried to put back in the corner by an Andover player, but taken away by Elks. Wilson throws it forward to Thomas, who chases the puck around once they make. Right. Huskies come through the zone and able to take a player out as the Elks make their way across the neutral zone into their offensive zone. A shovel pass too far for Emmett Thomas. Tyler Humphrey with the puck and Andover able to take it away, throws it down the ice, and it's icing on the Huskies. Andy Hughes takes the draw. Huskies come away with it, working it around the back on the near board. Pass out, centering pass, and Huskies come across the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Tries pass out in front of the zone, but broken up by the Elks player. Houston gets the puck. It's a 2-on-1, but he throws the puck deep into the offensive zone. Number 7, Matson was there to meet it. A little tic-tac-toe passing there, but the puck comes out of area, passes it over to number 19, Sophie Seidel. He throws it across the ice. Battle for the puck between two. Scoring chance for the Elks. And after a bunch of physical play, the Andover Husky goaltender was able to come it out. Hansberger takes the draw, listen to the left, but knocked away Andover player in the race for the puck. Seidel back into the defensive zone to get it. There's a pass behind him. Throws it on the far board to Wilson, who shovels the pass out to number 16 Hansberger and unable to control it. And the Huskies get it back in, but only temporary as it's back in the neutral zone. Huskies enter into the zone. Couple of looks on the shot. Block shot by Oliveria and ends up deflecting on the far board. But the good Andover player, but Wilson ends up taking a change shot off shoulder of Heathwood. Loose puck in front, a quick pass. Couldn't see it. It hit something and clear it all the way down. Puck's rolling on its side. And icing is the, and that will bring the face-off all the way back into the ice defensive zone. 13 minutes, 54 seconds left in the first period. Andy Houston to take the draw. Puts it against the far boards and knocks back to the defenseman of the Huskies. Quick pass down to the goal line. is met with a few Elk players. Centering pass, and a bunch of action in the crease, but unable to capitalize on it as they backhanded back it deep into the offensive zone. Andover player blew a tire, and they're making their way out of their zone, but Andover throws it back in. Charlie Humphrey battling for the puck in the near corner. Humphrey's cross ice pass to Tony Elm, unable to control, and the puck is brought out temporarily. 4 outs on one Andover player as Tony Elm pushes it into the offensive zone, but Andover able to quickly turn the puck back the other way. Andover throws the puck around the back of the net. Wilson with the puck, centering pass, met there with the Husky player, and a shot on net, and a save by Husford. 12 minutes, 37 seconds left of the first period. Pretty fast action here. It looks like Hansford is going to take a break. Controlled by Andover. B2B pass at the blue line, and they lost control and goes out into the neutral zone. They try to work their way around. Oliveri able to stop that and knock the pass back up, but held in by Andover and thrown by the near board. Elk finally able to clear the puck, going down into the defensive zone, stopped by the goalie, which is going to negate any icing. It probably wouldn't be anyway. The pass up the middle, but turned around the other way by number 33, Maya Hort. And played behind the goal by Andover, and they tried to stuff it in without success as the Andover goaltender makes the cover. And the 27 Deal took the draw on there and sends it around to the near boards as Andover comes out. There's a head of steam coming into the defensive zone. A 2-on-1, a quick shot, and a kick save by Husford. Sends it across the ice to the far side. Temporarily knocked away by Seidel as the Elks get the pass and throw it down the ice for icing. Icing will bring the draw, the Husford draw. Andover with the puck behind the net. Pass out to their defenseman at the point and shove back down the near board. Wrapping around to the back of the net. And Alm able to get it on the far board, but loses it and sends it back. A cross-ice pass tipped by Andover player who brings it back into the defensive zone and then back into the neutral zone. The Elks take control of it, pass it up the far board. Number 24, Danny Henderson, swings the pass for the puck around the back of the net of the Andover Huskies. Throwing in on net is from the neutral zone. Husford is able to grab that one and holds on for a draw to her right. 10 minutes and 41 seconds left of the first period. Hansberger takes the draw. Controlled by the Elks. They come around the back of the net with the team. Charlie Humphrey with the puck. Makes their way around 2 players and is pulled down, but there seems to be no call. Andover gets the puck. And they're making their way up, but able to knock back into the neutral zone. The cross-ice pass taken by an Elk, throws it off the near board. And Emma Thomas is able to throw it up the board. So it's brought back in by the Andover Huskies, controlled by Charlie Humphrey and throwing down the ice. If they go out for a change, it'll be icing. and they'll come back into the Elks defensive zone. Useful to take the draw. They're very appealing. Huskies control the puck off. First off, a one-timer saved by Hueswood. All around the backboard, turns and goes the other way. Puck tied up. Somebody blew a tire for the Elks back there. A quick shot from the point goes wide. Pass back to the far side. Tony All making case for it. Just couldn't reach it in time as the puck is sent back into their defensive zone. Oliveria back throws it up the ice to Danny Henderson, who centers the pass to Tony Alm, and it's icing again on the help, which will bring the puck all the way back down. Let's throw the puck all the way down again. Will be icing. Elks come control after that draw, but try to pass it out. And they're going to call a tripping on the Elks, which will put Andover on a power play for 2 minutes. Tripping on Hansberger. The Elks on a penalty kill. Andover controls after a face-off. D to D. After the centering. A quick tic-tac-toe. No success on Andover's part, but a shot wider than that. But Andover still able to control in the offensive zone. Run it down the near boards and back out of the near boards. Centering pass to top of the blue line. Shot on goal. Out of the pass went wide. And they also were able to send the puck all the way down into the defensive zone of the Huskies. Henderson giving chase. Jump it back into the zone and throw it up into neutral zone. Pass the pass ice to the near side. Andover comes in. Able to make a move, but not get around the Elks player. And Humphrey able to throw the puck out, but not quite. Get kept in by the Huskies. Pass tip. Henderson gets the puck and is able to toss it down the ice to take some time off the clock. 45 seconds left for the penalty kill for the Elks. As the Elks come, or the Huskies come away through the neutral zone, bringing down the near side and around the back of the net. Pass out to the point. Pass across is met by a few sticks and controlled by Andover. A low shot from the point. Stick saved by Eastwood. Elks feeling pretty good in killing this penalty. Andover on the near boards in the corner, as it sounds like the penalty kill is coming to an end, and even five aside, Hansberger comes out, unable to control the puck that went fire, and ends up being icing. 6 minutes 55 seconds after the first period. No score. Hansberger to take the draw in the Elks defensive zone. Elks control the puck off the draw. Balaban able to push it up and throw it out of the zone by Wilson. Andover gets the puck, throws it into the neutral zone. Had a hard time handling that, but able to come through with it and then dump it deep into the defensive zone. He slid behind the net, holding the puck, but Andover gets it in the corner. A shot from the point, blocked by an Elk. Throwing up the ice to the defense. Shot from the point on the other side of the ice. Thrown around by Humphrey, and stopped by Andover on the near boards. And flicked out of the zone by the Elks. We'll have to come back out and reset. Andover blew a tire. Humphrey with a shot. Nice high shot, but just high and a little bit wide. Humphrey working the near boards and throwing back into the defensive Andover's like a pass right through the crease. Nobody's there. Andover behind their net. It's a couple of outlet passes, and it looks like they've got a 1-on-none. And a quick save by Hueswood. Beautiful save. Andover still working the clock. That should have been offside, and it's called. And a beautiful save by Hueswood. The Elks will get a draw just outside their defensive zone. 5 minutes and 26 seconds left of the first period. We got Hueswood to take the draw. They take control off the draw and pass it up through the neutral zone. And Andover able to get the puck and bring it into the defensive zone of the Elks. Behind the puck, behind the net, Hueswood gets the puck and passes it up to Elm. Backhands it, but held in by the Andover player. Fighting for the puck, and the puck ends up coming out of the zone. CDD pass for Andover and back into the offensive zone. Danny Henderson fighting for the puck on the near boards, and it comes around to the far boards where Elm is able to take it out. And Andover comes bringing it right back in. And nice cross-ice pass taken away by the Elks. Tried to clear it, and Andover keeps it in, keeping pressure on us. Oh, it goes off somebody's helmet, it seems like. And the Elks get it behind their net, then flick the puck all the way down the ice to take some pressure off. And icing is the call. 1 minute, 21 seconds after the first period. Draw to the goaltender to the left. And Hansberger taking the draw to the Elks. And Andover controls off the draw. Pass across the ice. Wilson gets the puck, tries a centering pass, knocked away by Andover player, and they take the control of the puck. Andover comes back into the zone, and Hueswood makes another beautiful save. Here, power play. We're going to the wrong side. Flashing on the Andover Huskies will give the Elks the power play. 4 minutes left for the first period. It'll be the Elks' first power play in this game. No, that was Hansberger that took the draw, I'm sorry. Knocked away. The penalty is now called on the Elks. It's going to negate their power play. Wilson takes over the flashing. Oh, holding. It's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute and 52 seconds, and then Andover will get an 8-second power play. shot from the point, saved by Hueswood. And the second shot, and Andover wasted no time. Even play, it'll still be 4-on-4 action as Andover puts one in the net to go up 1-0. Hueswood will take the draw at center ice after the Andover goal. Seidel gets the puck and tries to shoot it through the neutral ice, but dumps back into the zone. Defensive zone else. Pass up the boards. A bouncing puck in front of the net. Hueswood able to cover it up before it was loose in the crease. Elks control off the draw, pass it up to Henderson in the near boards, but unable to control it, and the Andover Huskies keep it in the offensive zone. A quick chip pass and a save by Hueswood. Puts the rebound up into the neutral ice, and Hueswood had some open skating room, but closed in fast by Andover players. Andover brings it into the neutral zone, cross ice pass to the near boards. Drop pass to number 8, who shoots on net and saved on Hueswood's ice. The shot goes high and wide by Andover. 4-on-4 hockey right now. And a sharp angle shot puts it over the shoulder of Hueswood. And the Huskies go up 2-0. Still 4-on-4 hockey for another 31 seconds. Hueswood takes the drop in the house. And the Huskies come away with it. D pass. Comes to the neutral zone and into the Elks defensive zone. Shot goes wide of the net. Another Humphrey working behind the net. Backhands it to the far boards. Where it's thrown out of the zone. And will end up being an ice thing. 5 seconds left of the first penalty. And then there'll be 8 seconds of power play for Andover before it's 5-on-10 hockey. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left of the first period. The Elks find themselves down 0 goals to 2 for Andover. Hansberger takes a draw, and Andover controls. Andover's at full strength. Low shot. A rebound off the first save. And a power play goal in 8 seconds for Andover to go up 3 goals to none. Hueswood takes a drop, sends it to the far side. Humphrey went after it. D to D off the near boards, and Humphrey going in after it as well as Tony Elm. A quick centering pass by Andover, and it's a 2-on-1. Elk's able to head that off, get control of the defensive zone, throws it up the boards on the near side. No icing. Danny Henderson goes in and gives space, and along with Tony Elm, able to knock away by Tony, but nobody's able to control it. Andover comes up with it and comes across the neutral zone. Andover still able to come through as they try and come in on the goal, but steered away by the Elks. 1 minute left of the first period. Thomas trying to control the puck. Quick shot goes in front of the net and wide. Andover sends it deep, an outlet pass. Elk's able to get back. One-on-one. Makes a move and taken away by Seidel. Oh, an open net. Just missed by Andover. Centering pass. Knocked it just wide of the net. Andover to the work in the near board. And flicked out of the zone are the Elks all the way down the ice. It's 8 seconds on the clock for the first period. We face off in the Elks defensive zone. Working the near boards with the Andover Huskies. Simon Humphrey gets the puck behind the net as the whistle. The horn sounds at the end of the first period. Let's find themselves down 3-0. We're going to take a little break where they're going down the ice until preparation of the second period. Stick around. we get ready for the second period. The Elks find themselves down 3 goals to none after the first period. Shots on goal, a whopping 16 for the Andover Huskies and 2 for the Elks. As we take a Hansberger for the Elks. Controlled by the Elks. Now it's up to Emma Thomas coming through the neutral zone to Wilson, who takes a shot and off the defensive player of the Huskies. The puck thrown behind the net is where Andover gets the puck. He looks it up the near board and into the neutral zone. Pass cross ice onside. Pass out in front for the Huskies, just barely wide or barely in front of her. As the Huskies regroup, and a trailer unable to put it in. Houston intimidates the shooter and wrapped around the near board by the Elks. Comes a funny hop off the dasher, but the Elks able to come away with it. It knocks back into the defensive player. Hansberg goes for a change to notice the puck is behind her. Danny Henderson bringing the puck behind the net. Throws it off the board, but kept in by an Andover player. Shot on net. Houston makes the save. Swallows that puck up. The defensive zone draw for the Elks. 15 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock for the second period. Keithwood took a draw. Off the ice to unable to control it. As the Huskies circle in the defensive zone and get the puck back into the offensive zone. That's knocked away by an Elk. But not quite out of the zone. A little tic-tac-toe. A shot on net, knocked away. Didn't reach his target. And we have a delayed penalty that was called on Andover. So the Elks will go on a power play. The ball will be in the offensive zone of the Elks. And the fire is Hansberger taking the draw. Andover comes away in control. Throws it around net. Comes up to Black Funny again. And held in by Tyler Humphrey. Humphrey shooting touchdown with a high stick. Knocked back in the zone by the Huskies. So a shot on net. Swallowed up. And the Elks are going in. It looks like a steering. Slashing on Hansberger. So what started out as a power play is now 4-on-4 for a minute and 43 seconds, and then we'll have a 17-second power play for Andover Huskies. Throw it around behind the net to the first forward. Taken by Andover again through the neutral zone. Thrown behind the net. Huskies control. Going back into the far corner, out to the point. Able to keep it in. Tyler Humphrey able to grab the puck in there. There's a pass out centering to Wilson. And since it's 4-on-4 hockey, that will be an icing. The draw will come to the right of Peachwood. Elks get the puck on the near board and try a centering pass for Danny Henderson, taken away, but retaken away by the Elks and brought into the offensive zone. Seidel with the puck, dumps in deeper as Danny Henderson went after the puck, and a lead pass way out to Andover. And working the near boards, a shot on net blocked by Seidel. Pass behind the net, a give and go, knocked away by Seidel. Down the boards, and Seidel tries to throw it up the boards, but blocked by an Andover player. Pass up the ice, went by a couple of players, and Houston gets the puck at center ice. Mid ice in the center zone. The 17-second power play now for the Huskies. Pass behind the back goes out to the point. Pass down into the corner. 1 second. And the full strength as Andover worked away from mid-ice and a shot from the slot, but just above the Houston glove side. And they scored. Puts the Elks down 4-0. So early in the second period, the Elks found themselves down 4-0. Drake pushing her player outside. CDG pass for Andover. Shot on Andover. Knocked off the shoulder of Houston and thrown back in by Andover. Oliveri tries to shove the passage back behind the net with no success, and the puck goes way back into the Andover defensive zone. Knocked back into the. Oh! That wasn't checking. I don't know what to call it. But Drake was absolutely flattened at the defensive blue line. Glad she's okay. So a turnaround shot by Andover, fanned on it, and the Elks move up the ice, across the neutral zone, throw the puck on the ice from the neutral zone, and steered into the near corner. Pass up the ice is temporarily blocked by Balabon. Charlie Humphrey takes her player out and thrown up into the neutral zone. Andover grabs the puck, brings it behind the net to set up the breakout. A good forecheck going on the outside. Stepped in, a shot by Charlie Humphrey from the point, but ran into bodies. Balabon with the puck, jumps it back in to the neutral zone where the Huskies are going to have to take up. Puck going to the neutral zone too hard and knocked away by the Andover Huskies. They're throwing deep into the defensive zone. Got up the near boards for Andover and thrown back around the side behind the net. Centering pass, fanned on it by the Andover player, knocked away by the Elks. Another shot from the point. Houston steers that into the corner. Andover able to keep the puck in. Shot from the top of the circle and swallowed up by Houston. 10 minutes and 36 seconds. The draw will be to the right of Houston. Hansberger would take the draw. Andover controls a quick shot, slapped by another stick of the ice, and goes up and into the corner. Got around behind the net. Hansberger trying that third player. Emma Thomas working hard in the corner. Behind the net is Andover. Backhand up to the point. Shot and blocked by Wilson. Looking in the near corner. Pass up to the point and beat a deep pass. Andover, a quick shot on the ice. It looks like it ran into traffic. And throwing back down the ice. Andover makes a run for it, but icing is called. Nine minutes, 51 seconds after the second period. Elks find themselves down 4-0. Keithwood took the draw. Elks controlled for a moment as they fight for the puck. And a double pass up to Danny Henderson. Keithwood with the puck and throws it down the far boards and behind the net where Tony All meets it. Taken away by Andover. And still unable to get it out of Andover's defensive zone. However, they make a move through the neutral zone. And nice play defensively. Unfortunately, the puck got under her stick and Andover was able to put it in the net for their fifth goal of the game. Elks down 5-0. Elks control out of the center ice cross. After the Huskies draw. Elks able to keep it in. Pressuring Andover. Andover does their breakout. Comes through the neutral zone down the near board. Couple of fight for it behind the net. Tyler Hunter comes around the far boards and throws it up the ice to number 23, Reese Fennell, who pressures the Husky defenseman and backhanded up. Knocked back in by Drake. Pass across ice. The race to the puck. Number 33, Holt. Taken away by Andover. Pressured by Hansberger and knocked away into the defensive zone into the corner. Pass up to the point. Court able to clear the zone. Offsides by Andover. 8 minutes and 6 seconds left of the second period. Elks are down 5 goals to nothing. Elks control after the draw. Pass up the ice. Unable to hold on to it is Wilson, but it managed to get it up the ice to Hansberger and then shot into the offensive zone. And Thomas gave chase. And a pass into the center, unable to be held by Hansberger, but comes away with it. Nice soft pass, unable to meet its mark. Balaban back into the defensive zone, knocks the puck away. Andover comes across center ice, tries to throw it across for a defenseman, but unable to control it. Andover working the neutral zone. Taken away by Emma Thomas and thrown deep, and as the Elks go for a change, Andover gets the puck on the near boards and comes up right. Knocked away, but regained. Tony Alm took a run for it. Wilson comes across, almost trips, but shoots the puck in deep just wide. Throwing off the near boards. Seidel keeping it in, unable to control the pass off of Seidel as Andover gets the puck And Husted makes a beautiful save. As the Elks battle and pass to the near boys 20 arm. Puck stripped away from her. Shot from the slot, high and wide. Danny Henderson working hard in the corner. Shot behind the net. It's Husted. Loose puck in the slot. Knocked back in by a defenseman of Andover. Tony Alm shoots the puck all the way down the ice for icing to relieve the pressure so the Elks can get some fresh legs out there. 6 minutes, 11 seconds left of the second period. The Elks are down 5-0. Andover controls, shoots a wrap around behind the net. Pass to the defenseman with a shot on net. Eastwood makes a nice save and steers it to the corner. Up on the point. One-timer by Andover. Doesn't reach his mark. Stand behind the net. Slap at the puck. No shot. Nice stop across the crease is Eastwood. And the puck comes down into the defensive zone of the Andover Huskies, where they'll start and move along to the ice. Andover bobbled the puck, but able to throw him back in by number 11, Annika Carlson. And Andover coming through neutral ice into the offensive zone, knocked away by Drake. A couple shots on net, steered away by Husted. D-to-D pass, shot, and gloved by Husted. 5 minutes and 6 seconds left in the second period. Andover controls off the draw, throws it behind the net. Centering pass, nobody there, and the puck goes all the way down. Icing is way back with the one off an Andover player. Quick pass up the ice to neutral zone. As Andover backhanded, kept in the zone. 2-on-3 right now. As Andover works it back behind the goal, passes it up to the D-to-D pass. Quick shot. Bad save by Husted. Gets the puck in the slot, shoot it, another shot in the body, and the puck is thrown all the way down. Nope, icing's waved off. Emma Thomas goes in on the forecheck, gets the puck, but taken back by Andover. Andover comes through the neutral zone, makes the move, and suddenly Andover going to have to touch up, which they did. Humphrey with the puck. Quick pass up the middle to Husted. He races down the puck, wins the draw, almost a takeaway, and a shot on net, which Henderson got the rebound and took another shot, but unable to connect. Charlie Humphrey knocks the puck away from Andover, and the puck is thrown back into the offensive zone where Tony Alm is there on the near boards to meet it. First shot was stopped. Thrown up off the glass as Andover comes down 3-on-1, able to knock away by Seidel. Thrown across the ice. The Tony Alma goes out for a change. Ivy Anderson comes in. Her stick was being held by an Andover player. Andover comes around the back of the net and makes her way through the neutral zone. 2-on-1. And a nice, hard, sharp angle shot gives the Huskies a 6-0 lead. Three minutes and 3 seconds left of the second period. Elks are down 6-0. and Anderson to take the draw for the Elks. Andover comes away with it. Olivia trying to steer her player outside a wraparound shot stopped by Husewood as the Elks take it on the near board. Ford makes a centering pass, which is taken away by Andover. And icing is waved off by the ref on Andover. Held in by Andover's defense as they steer their way in. That's back to the defense. Shot from the point. Saved by Husewood. Face off to the Elks goaltender's left. Hansberg takes the draw. No movement really off the draw. Puck finally shot behind the Elks net. Elks unable to control the puck. Tried to clear it. Defenseman kept it in. One timer by Andover, unable to fully get a hold of it and shot it in front of the net. Shot up the ice by the Elks will bring icing and back down into their defensive zone. Kelly Humphrey is steering around a few Andover players, tries to pass it up and outlet to Elks. A good breakout by the Elks. Emma Thomas saves the stop and puck loses the puck as they enter the offensive zone. There's a 2-on-1 going back the other way. The trailer is Andover and a shot saved by Husewood, working the far corner. Two legs and a quick shot on net. Husewood another save. And Thomas knocks it out of the zone. And up to Tony Alm. And they shoot it into their offensive zone. Reverse play by Andover. Shoot-on pass broken up by Seidel. Seidel throws it up the board and out of the zone and thrown in. Andover's going to have to touch up. Seidel takes the puck. Gets it into the neutral zone, all the way into the offensive zone. Takes a shot on net and glove save by Andover. 30 seconds left of the second period. Elks down 6-0. Yale takes the draw. Andover controls. Got it on the far boards. The Balaban just out of her reach. Knocked back into the neutral zone and thrown back into the offensive zone of the Huskies. Working the near board. And the puck is thrown all the way down the ice for icing. 17 seconds left of the second period. Hansberg taking a draw. Andover comes away with it. A shot on net. Blocker saved by Husewood. Working their way up the near boards is the Elks. Wilson passes it up to Emma Thomas, who shots on goal and saved by the Andover goaltender. The horn brings the second period to conclusion. Elks down 6 goals to none. Shots on goal.
Everybody's cleared the ice. They have 60 seconds.
6-0. Starting the third period, I believe it's running time when you're down 6. Pass across the ice and the Seidel able to knock it away and out of the zone by Wilson and thrown back into the offensive zone. Balabon back to get it. Behind the net, Hansberger to Balabon, and then now Andover back to the point. Throws it back down the boards around the back of the net. And back behind the net again. Hansberger comes out with it. Tries to knock it away, but kept in by Andover. A shot from the point, pick saved by Husted. Another shot. Looked like Husted could have got a piece of that with her leg pads. As Andover keeps it in. Drop pass. Not able to control, and Andover's back in the neutral zone. And brings it in. Uses a screen of the other player. Husted. Andy Husted. Oh! Andy Husted blew a tire and goes sliding away. Gets back up and gives chase along with Danny Henderson. And over cross ice pass. And then back to the center. They'll have to tag up. And Husted makes this save and covers up. As it is running time, as the clock passes 15 minutes and 15 seconds. And it'll be a draw outside the zone. You know, a change. Going back into the offensive zone and the Huskies. Cameron back. Goes it up to Danny. Or turning home and throws it back behind the net. Seidel able to knock it out. And Andover comes through the neutral zone and into the offensive zone. Knocked away by Charlie Humphrey. Goes the puck in the corner. Long pass across to the blue line. And it looks like a 2-on-1 for the Elks. Knocked away by Tony Ulm. And thrown into the far corner for Andover to control. Brings back. Thought about going behind the net, but brings up through her defensive zone. Right through the the neutral zone and into the offensive zone. Andover controlling behind the net. Centering pass, nobody's there, right in front of the crease. Charlie Humphrey comes away with the puck behind the net. Double pass up to number 11, Annika Carlson, who's unable to control it. Pass across ice to number 7, Matson. Matson goes after it in the corner and flips that. Comes off the Thrasher again in a weird angle. Goes back behind the net. Carlson battles for it. The centering pass, 27 deal was there to make a slap at the puck to try and shoot it, but knocked away. Andover into their offensive zone. Good shot. Andover runs into Husted in goal. No call. Going up the boards and try to go out, but no luck. Finally, Elks get it out into the neutral zone, which is thrown right back in by the Huskies. Gets under Husted's stick behind the net, and the Huskies are working around the side boards. Elks able to push it away and work the near boards. They're right back behind the net. Andover's got a good forward check going on right now. Emma Thomas able to bring it out of the zone and then taken away by Andover. Cross ice pass, kicked by Oliveria, and thrown back deep in the out zone. Wilson gives chase out to the point. Quick shot, glove save, and unable to hold on to the rebound. Another shot was taken away. Backhand, kicked away into the far corner, back up to the point who throws one down in front of the net, working the near board. Emma Thomas and Hansberger goes back behind the net. A weird bounce goes again into the crease. Houston able to screw that free in and cleared the puck. Pass across the ice, goes into the out zone, but backhanded out of the zone by Oliveria. It was backhanded in the zone by Malski. Centering pass and a quick shot there, but well above the net. All with the puck, unable to control it. Pass the puck to Hansberger or Drake and thrown up the ice. Kick save by Houston. Nice, beautiful save. Comes back behind the net. Drake making chase on it, unable to control it as she takes her man with her. Houston after the puck along with Tony Almer, it looks like. Set back behind the net. Drake trying to give chase and unable to grab it. Pass up to a point. He goes into the neutral zone. But Andover's there to bring it right back in. Oliveria throws it all the way down the ice for icing. Ten minutes, 21 seconds, and running. Elks down 6 goals to none. Sullivan puts it behind the net to Fidel. Fidel throws it around the far boards to Holt. And thrown back in by Andover. Takes it behind the net. Thrown up to the defense of Andover, unable to control it, and goes all the way down to their defensive zone. Taken behind the net, but not quite. Only lost their footing. Shot but blocked. Quick shot. Tipped a couple times and into the glove of Andover goaltender. Hasbury, we're going to take the draw. Out control, pass across the ice in front of Balaban. Hasbury behind the net, working hard to try and get that puck into the hands of somebody in front of the net. As Andover goes 1-on-2 and shot on net, Houston steers it into the far boards. Looks like there's going to be a delayed penalty on the Elks as their goaltender goes to the bench to get an extra attacker. Slap shot tipped by an Elks player, and Elks are going on the penalty kill. Not sure who they called. Hansberger. Wilson takes the draw. Andover controls. Comes it back behind the net. Elks working on it, but Andover maintains control up to the point. Shot and swallowed up by Houston in net. 7 minutes and 40 seconds in running. Elks down 6-0 and are being outshot 43-8. Andover once again controls after the draw. Pass from D to D. Back again. Put down the boards into the corner. And tried to clear is Charlie Humphrey, blocked by the defense team before getting out of the zone. Humphrey with it again, able to put it up and all the way down the ice. Danny Hendrickson is chasing Gives a good forecheck and reverse play on Andover's part. Gets them control of the puck in the defensive zone, and now they come to the neutral zone. They're unable to skate around four of our players. Knocked back to the blue line and over to the near boards. A shot off the skate of an Andover player and back on the near boards. Back up to the pass across the ice for Tony Alm goes on net because it was deflected. Tony making a good taking away on a good forecheck. Tries to center the pass to an incoming Huslid, unable to control that goal. Huslid gives chase right now. Andover keeps working the puck into the offensive zone, passes across the ice and out of the zone. Penalty comes to an end. Andover's at full strength. As an Andover stick goes flying, put that in front of the net. Tried to break out just in front of the Huslid, going up the near boards and out of the zone. Tyler Humphrey with the puck, making her way out of the defensive zone across the neutral zone. Takes a shot high and wide, unable to be held in by the Elks. Pass to the near side where Ballamon gets the puck and dumps it in deep. Tried to glove by an Andover player, but still goes deep behind the goal line and unable to hold the puck. Oh, the puck was held in temporarily and does go into the net or into the zone. I think they're going to let that one go. Seidel with the puck, throws it back up, bouncing puck inside the ice defensive zone. Seidel trying to prevent a pass, centering pass, working into the far boards and far corner. Goes up to the point, but unable to control it, and the Huskies go back into the neutral zone and throw it back into the defensive zone of the Elks and knock into the corner. Trying to break out of the Elks. Backhand on goal was just wide. Houston out of the crease. The puck is kept in by the skate and tripped the defensive player of the Huskies. Shot just wide. As the Huskies are unable to control it and goes down the ice. No icing. Icing was rigged off early. Just under 4 minutes left of running time. It's down 6-0. It's working hard, trying to get on the board before then. Tony Alm takes the puck away. Oh, a shot just high and wide. Tony Alm working behind the net for that puck. Pass to the point. Shot. Hits traffic in front. Leaves puck in the crease. Tony Alm gets the puck. Tries to make a pass, but just goes under her stick. Oh, the ref taken out by Huslid. And Andover comes up the ice, dumps it into the zone, and makes a forecheck. Fighting for the puck with Lauren Cameron. Centering pass, nobody there, goes to the point. D2D pass, traffic, goes just wide of the net. Flipped up the ice off the skate of Danny Hendrickson and goes all the way down the ice. That's a miscommunication there for the Huskies. And then just knocked away at the last second. Drake goes after the puck in the defensive zone. And tossed out into the neutral zone and into the Huskies defensive zone. Huskies have control. Past the neutral zone. Intercepted by Hansberger, but the puck still got through. Drake goes into the corner for the puck. And flipped out of the zone. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third period. Huskies coming through the neutral zone again and throw it into the Elks defensive zone. Oliveria going after it. making chase, loses a stick, back across the ice, and jumps deep into the defensive zone. Hansberg looking at the goal line, tries to get it out. Maya Hort able to try and push through, made a good push. However, Andover was able to come away with it and skate into the offensive zone. A cross ice pass right in the slot, fanned on it by Andover player. Back out to the point. Hook. Acker was hooked, but no call. Thrown back in deep behind the net to Andover. A quick pass, shoot, shot is wide. Thrown back on net, gloved by Buford, which will bring a draw to the left of Buford. 1 minute left.
Go to third period.
Buford to take the draw. Andover comes away with the puck again and takes it out into the neutral zone. Throws it back in the zone. Salomon takes it, lifts it up the side corner, and the puck bounces into the bench. It could be just under 30 seconds to take the draw outside the defensive zone. Seidel with the puck, kind of back, missed the backhand, worked their way into the far corner. Buford with the puck, stick handle around several Andover Husky players. Pushed into the neutral zone, but pushed away is Andover. Danny Henderson with the puck and passes it to the near side. The shot comes after the horn. Which will end the game after 3 periods. Final score of 6 for the Huskies, 0 for the Elks.